despite my admiration, I cannot draw them very well. I haven't had a go. If you're watching this and you have kids, I bet your kids could draw them better than I can, but, or maybe you can. Maybe put this video and draw along better reindeer than me if you want to feel a sense of festive accomplishment. Or don't. Maybe just sit back and relax. It's nice sort of mittens, Santa mittens these. And I tried to draw a rose. I'm not sure if it's in frame, but I have kind of rose lights here. So I tried to copy them, but it's quite difficult to draw a rose. Or it's difficult for me because it's all in the texture, and I tend to keep my my drawings for colouring and painting quite two-dimensional, so that the filler does most of the talking. But watercolour gives you more texture, so let's see what I can do. I guess it's become a kind of pinkish red rose. Yeah, and it's not the best rose I've ever seen, but it's certainly a rose-like thing. Right. Okay. What else am I gonna do in red? This Christmas jumper over here. I have a kind of Christmas-esque jumper. You can see my sleeves, it's sort of fair Riley, but it's white pressure at the time when you're little. You have a break from your schoolwork and you just, it becomes about making decorations and doing all these kind of relaxing rituals. A lot of them are Yule rituals as well, they're older even than Christmas. It's the acknowledging of the, in the Northern Hemisphere anyway, the darkest part of the year, and the, deeply, deeply present physiological cue from the increasing dark that it's time to take rest, it's time to replenish. Okay, I want to do a little bit of a blend here of like, ooh, am I going to regret this? But I want this to be kind of, maybe I'll just do a very light green and then I'll go over it a little bit in a very watery dark green, because this limey green doesn't quite go, that's not Christmas green, but then the other green is a little bit too dark, so let's discover the art of the possible together. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll see if I can go do that and then kind of blend over it in the darker green, because the other green, this is kind of new leaf green, kind of spring green. I can't think of a specific plant off the top of my head, but the other one is very much like conifer and ivy green, which is Christmassy, but it's just a little bit too deep for the effect I'm hoping to have. Okay, yeah, there we go. Just kind of enrich it a little bit without blotting all the way over it. Yeah, it's kind of bringing in some of the bluer elements of that green without completely obscuring it. Oh, that's gone so well. I'm so pleased. I really didn't know what to expect. Okay. Okay, what next? Do we have more green things? Maybe I could do this envelope in green. Could be an elfish envelope. An envelope from Shrek. I guess that's it. That's a two-tone part of an envelope there. Okay. Lovely. Right. Just make sure that this is completely clean of green, and then I think we'll delve into some kind of yellows, golds, browns. Okay. Maybe if I start with the brightest yellow, so I think it's going to be a case of putting some on this star. I think the fact that it's kind of cut up into planes, geometric planes, means it will look better if I distinguish them by colour. Okay. And then I've also got this lantern here. So this should have, I'm no great watercolourist, but I thought it should have a slightly dappled light emitting from it. I'm going to see what can be. I'll do other colours of light too. It's okay, it can improve. We can build on it. Okay. You might see that the light outside is lit that I was slightly relying on to make this video is kind of fading. I think maybe if I do another watercolour video, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Get a bit more daylight to accompany feels like the right colour for them as well. I'm pleased with that. Or maybe you can hear that a little bit more. It's a nice little scritch, scritch, scritch. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I think this is a good effect, but I'm not sure how much you can distinguish it in the waning winter light. But just trust me, it does something, okay? And then add to the doubling, yeah, of the light from the lantern. Maybe I'll make it a bit waterier. It's kind of spotty. I wanted it to be more, I don't know, more something else. I can add some orange maybe later. Do the candlelight as well. It will be similarly glowy. Not sure that achieved what I wanted to do too much. Spread it with the water. It's a first attempt. I'm going to learn so much from this, and I'm going to do better on the next watercolour video that I do. Probably I will still stick on the whole tea colouring, but I mean, unless you really enjoy watercolour, in which case let me know. But I just felt like, don't know, something about the wateriness and the reduced precision that it allows appealed to me for the festive season, for my little comeback to do some videos that were super relaxing and low pressure, and just to kind of, it's become very watery, a little exploration at the end of the year of what it would be like to try something new, I guess. Yeah, I'm also going to do some at least one Christmassy interview, I think, as well. I haven't quite confirmed who the guest will be, but it will be themed, so yeah. Let me know any requests. Here we go. Oh, unbeknownst to myself, I have moved into brown. So I guess that's the reindeer. Beautiful reindeer. I mean, this particular reindeer might not be the most beautiful reindeer, but reindeer on the whole are very beautiful, and we're lucky to have them. Yeah, I mean, watercolour is a very forgiving medium. Like, this sort of, like, I think maybe not all of them, but some of these, like, lapses of accuracy, you could, I mean, they almost give the impression that I do know what I'm doing, and I really do not. I'm sure you know that. But it's just lovely, super relaxing. Super, just very flowy feelings. I love the texture of the paint on the brush. I can feel, particularly when it gets a bit thicker. I'm still working out the waterier varieties, because I'm less used to that, but when it's thicker, it's just super satisfying to direct. And then when it's not thicker, it kind of Should I use this one? Yeah. That's coming together well. Bit of it is a little bit Terry's chocolate orange coated. Here we go. Right. Now that I'm back into the yellowy colours after unceremoniously making my way into brown unexpectedly. I think that was just a bit of an impulse paint. I can return to the orange and do the kind of fiery light bits. They are. Oh, that's a bit harsh over there. I want to water that a little bit. I don't know. There's probably a way of doing this that would look so good. But I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I'm happy with my first attempt. Okay. Right, what else are we to do? I'm gonna do this hair. I think I'll do it in a kind of orangey brown. It's just a sort of silhouette of hair. I don't know if hairs are particularly Christmassy, but they are wintry. Kind of. I think that's when they're sighted more. Or maybe in December, maybe they're just one of few things that stay active in the winter. I'm not sure. If anybody knows more about hairs than me, please pipe up. I would like to hear. I'm gonna give the snowman a green eye. That didn't quite work. There we go. Right, what is still to be done? I think some other bits of the Christmas star. Yeah, to give it. Even in the dark, you can see that, can't you? Or the darkening day. Maybe. Oh, I need to do the ribbon on the Christmas candle. There we go. There's purple ribbon. It's quite adventy. And I might do this little hat in purple as well. Yeah. Oh, I'll just do the whole thing in one colour. With the white pom-pom and the white trimming at the bottom. Yeah, why not? I will colour in the lantern. I've decided in blue. Oh, that's quite watery. Oh, I'm not sure if that's quite the blue I wanted to go for. Maybe I'll go for this blue. Yeah. That one just has a little bit more pop. Oh, I need a little bit more water. Okay. I'm definitely getting the hang of, well, perhaps I'm not coming on in leaps and bounds in terms of how I'm actually doing it, but I'm understanding further. Having not used watercolours in a while, I'm recalling how the things I do produce different results, shall we say. That's nice. I feel like having that blue there has made the yellow look less random.